Let's look at tight ends. This is from the 33rdteam.com. Those are the former NFL executives, among them Joe Banner, Michael Lombardi. They tier the tight ends. Tier 5, middling tight ends may have not reached their full potential yet. This is where David Njoku lies. Mo Alley Cox, Irv Smith, C.J. Uzama, Tyler Higbee, David Njoku, Cole Kmet, and Hayden Hurst. Based on production, I would assume that's pretty fair to have him there. I look at David Njoku, and I think he has the ability to be elite in tight ends as far as among the NFL.
Yeah, and I know, like, my colleague Mary Kay Cabot likes to say she thinks David Njoku could be an 8-touchdown per year kind of guy, and I tend to agree with her. And, reading the quick description there that they had, it mentioned, like, younger players who haven't reached their potential yet. I think that's a check. Again, I talked about it earlier. He's only 25. That's kind of crazy. It feels like he's been in the league forever. And guys who are really solid blocking tight ends, which, believe it or not, David Njoku has turned into that. It wasn't something he was known for throughout the early parts of his career, but I know the Browns really like that aspect of his game and think it's extremely undervalued. And I think that's true to an extent. His blocking grades, he graded out pretty good in running and pass blocking. So I think that's huge for them, and it's huge for how the Browns have ran their offense as well. And again, I just think he has room to grow. And we talked about it when he got that contract. That contract, I think, is paying him in a kind of a prove it type of way. Like, prove that you're worth this money. I think a lot of people, or fans at least, around the league looked at the Browns and said, what are you doing giving this guy that much money? But at the end of the day, it may have been a smart investment for them if he plays with the potential that the Browns front office and the Browns coaches believe he has, which I know they think they can get a lot more out of him. And it's interesting, too, to see him play with Deshaun Watson whenever that chance comes, because Deshaun Watson has historically used his tight ends pretty efficiently. So David Njoku could fit in a lot more in that pass game than we've seen in the early years of his career.